Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about experimental setup of Mendel, how Mendel set his experiment. So research material that Mendel selected was Pisum sativum, garden pea plant. Why he selected this plant? Because it is annual plant with short life cycle, so that he can get progenies in every season. So it is annual and have short life cycle, so that he can get progenies very fastly. And the another reason was it was bisexual and self-pollinating. It was bisexual and self-pollinating plant, so that he can create pure lines or homozygous condition. He can create homozygous condition by selfing them. So that's why he chose Pisum sativum. And in Pisum sativum, Mendel had taken 7 characters, that is plant height, flower position, flower color, pod shape, pod color, seed shape, seed color. So these were 7 characters that he had taken during his study. So every characters here have 2 traits. So these are characters. Every character have traits. Every character have 2 traits. In case of plant height, there is tallness and dwarfness. So one trait is dominant, another is recessive. In case of flower position, there is axial and terminal. Flower color, red and white. Pod shape, inflated and constricted. Pod color, green and yellow. Seed shape, round and wrinkled. Seed color, yellow, green. So these were 7 characters, and each characters have 2 traits. One trait is dominant, another is recessive. So after taking these characters, what he did, he created pure lines for every character. So he created pure line for all the 7 characters. Here we are taking only plant height. So Mendel had taken seeds from tall plant and dwarf plant, and what he did, he grew them. And what he got? He got tall plant, dwarf plant. Then he selfed them. So when he self dwarf plant, all plant were dwarf, because dwarf plant is recessive homozygous for small t. So all plants here will be dwarf. But in case of tall plant, there was a mixture of tall and dwarf. Then he selected again tall plant and selfed them. Then he got tall and few dwarf. Then he again selfed them. After many generations, he got pure tall plants. These were called pure line for tallness. And here these dwarf plants were called pure line for dwarfness. So he got pure lines for tallness and dwarfness. The next thing is, then he did crosses. Monohybrid cross, dihybrid, trihybrid. So he did monohybrid, dihybrid and trihybrid cross. In case of monohybrid, he chose single character, for example, plant height. So he crossed between tall and dwarf plant here. In case of dihybrid cross, he took two characters, for example, seed shape and seed color. In case of trihybrid, he took three characters. So here we will discuss about monohybrid cross. How he did monohybrid cross. So he took tall plant and dwarf plant. He took seeds from pure tall plant. He got seeds from there and seeds from dwarf plant. He grew them. So after growth, the plant were tall and these plants were dwarf. So suppose this is a flower from tall plant. This is a flower from dwarf plant. So what he did, first thing he did was he removed the pollens from these flowers. Remove pollens before maturation of stigma to avoid self-pollination. This process is called emasculation. Then after removing pollen, he covered it with polythene bag. Why he covered it? Because any undesirable pollen from anywhere can germinate on this and fertilize this egg. So to avoid this, he covered the flower or a whole plant. So this process is called bagging. Now he took pollen from the anther of tall plant and these pollens were collected from there, and these collected pollens were then landed to the stigma of this covered plant. Now these pollens will fertilize the egg that is there. After fertilization, it will produce seeds. Then he grown these seeds, germinated these seeds, and what he found? All the tall plants. So all plants are tall there. Then he selfed them. Selfed all the tall plants. After selfing, he got a mixture of tall and dwarf plant. So this generation was parental generation, P generation. It was F1 generation, first filial generation, and this was F2 generation. So he got, after selfing, he got seeds. Then he germinated these seeds and he got a ratio of tall and dwarf plant. Then he counted their ratio, and on the basis of these ratio, he made some conclusions and some laws of inheritance that we will discuss in next video.